Alright guys, my name is Goblin and today I'm making a very quick and unscripted video. Basically going through my UI. A lot of people have been asking what the hell my UI is. So I'm obviously going to answer that question in this video, give a little walkthrough of what the UI does, and I'll probably end up talking about other add-ons which you probably might want to check out because you'll find them useful. Anyway, the UI interface add-on, it's a whole like overhaul add-on. It's called PFUI. So you download it and it will automatically download a lot of different add-ons that come with the interface add-on, with the overhaul, and basically it integrates it into the overhaul. For instance, a good way of showing that is, sorry if I knocked the mic then, I have a little panel here. Everything is like very organized and very cohesive. So if I show you here, like I've got a little arrow here. I mean, if I go, like I've got KTM just sitting there nice and snug, and my DPS meters are healing meters and basically everything. That's DPS mate add-on, and then I can swap it with like a loot and spam menu as well. You will find that everything is extremely snug. So if you can see there, just that little bar there, it's snugly in there. It's my reputation bar. Right here is my XP bar, you know, just nice and snug there. Everything's really snug in this add-on. Everything just looks great. Here's my micro bar. But anyway, like what I'll show you very quickly is obviously how to get to the configuration. If you ever want to change your settings slightly, all you have to do is literally just press the main menu, and as you can see, the actual interface of the main menu is even changed. And you know, you just go on PFUI. There's a lot of settings you can mess around with. The main thing I would recommend getting straight away, just for like ease of access really, is go to the panel menu and enable the micro bar. The reason why is because a few things aren't included. Like if you need to post a ticket to a GM, I can't find it anywhere in the interface. So if you're ever struggling or you ever need to go back, you know, you've got the micro menu there, because I don't think there's a talent button anywhere. There are a number of buttons you can press. For instance, you know, you've got the guild button here. If I click down there, there's the armor. If I click the armor button there, which automatically tells me like a good indication of when I need to repair it. It's already got like an 80% marker there, which I really like as well. Yeah, and that's your character menu, and then your friend menu, all the different chat tabs, fairly easy to use. And obviously the minimap is pretty snug, pretty small. That's also great. Another really cool feature is the hoverbind feature. So if you go to hoverbind, basically like how Bartender works on retail, I can just keybind my spells here by hovering over and keybinding them. That is a really useful feature. Another cool feature is how you can just disable and enable all your add-ons. You can check what add-ons you have installed and then disable and enable them, and then just, you know, reload your UI. What you'll find is you won't need to download a lot of add-ons, because with the overhaul add-on, some of them are included, but some of them are just like the overhaul add-on has its own version. So for instance, enemy cast bars and extra information like that, like item compare. As you can see, I can probably show you, like it's actually bugged, my item compare. Oh, my item compare is actually working, but as you can see, there's two menus for it. I keep forgetting to get rid of my item compare add-on because I don't need it anymore, and that's simply because like it already has its own version, and normally it overlays, but maybe I have disabled it. But yeah, like everything is just kind of built in. It really feels like sometimes you are playing retail, especially the party frames. The party frames are really nice. You can have this really cool setting. The setting I really like is the ability to enable raid frames during when you're in a party, because I just always prefer raid frames. Party frames are always big and ugly and irritating. I've not normally liked them. As you can see very closely, there's a portrait like within the unit frame. Another really good thing I like about the unit frame, as you can see, when as you can see, this little I can't really show you because I would need to lose health. I might go and lose some health just so I can show you this, one of my favourite features of the unit frames, especially as a healer. Okay, so I've lost some health. Right, one of my favourite features is how you can change what information is displayed in the unit frame. So as you can see, where my mouse is, that is like how much health my target has lost. So if I'm targeting the tank or any other player, I can see precisely how much health he's lost. So then I can calculate precisely what rank of healing spell I want to cast on him. So you know, he's got 2k missing health. He probably needs a big heal, or he's only lost a little bit of health, which means it only needs a small heal. And obviously, like, just looking at the bar isn't really enough, because tanks have more health than DPS, and you don't really know who's better geared or who has worse gear. So, and you know, you can display your total health, the percentage of your health if you prefer that. I prefer to see both. And same with mana. Like, I have a little indicator there telling me I have 82% mana, but also it shows me how much mana I have in total, because I want to track how much, you know, my mana is increasing as I gear up as well. So yeah, just little small things like that which are really nice. And if you ever want to move anything around, you can just unlock the entire interface like this. You can literally move everything, right? There's absolutely no limitation, as you can see by this window here. You can move everything. So that's also great. But anyway, that's probably where I'm going to end the video. One add-on, which I will mention very quickly, is PF Quest, which goes hand in hand with this add-on, but I'll probably make a separate video about leveling add-ons later. The very useful thing about that add-on is it will show you spawn locations on your little mini-map here, so those two add-ons go really well together. And other add-ons I've got, you know, I've got Atlas and stuff like that, but really, like, when you've got this Overhaul add-on, you don't need to download that many more add-ons, so that's also a massive plus. But anyway, I'm going to end the video there. If you've listened to this long, be sure to check me out on Twitch. I'm streaming as much vanilla gameplay as I can on Twitch right now before we get into trouble and we'll have to move on to playing retail. Anyway, that's where I'm going to end the video. My name is Medagoblin. Until my next video, ciao.